Hello everyone, I, Nikki Tiwari, welcome all the lovely girls of Class 4th to St. Georgia Girls School, Hajipur. Class 4th will begin with the second chapter of Computer, Microsoft Word. Today, we'll learn to create a new file, open the existing file and save the current file. MS Word is a word processing software and it is an application software. You can create or edit documents such as letters, reports, etc. The default file extension for MS Word is .docx. Now, how to open MS Word? You can click on Start, MS Office 2010 and select the MS Word from the given options. There is also a shortcut method. Press Windows key plus R. You will see the Run command prompt opens. Type WinWord in the text box given and click Enter. You'll see that this kind of window screen appears. This is the MS Word application program. There are various options such as File tab, Insert, Home, a Quick Access toolbar, a status bar, the document area wherein we will type our work, a ruler, title bar, etc. First, let us begin with the File menu. The File menu contains all the options related to open, save, print a file. To create a new file, you have to type in the document area. Document area is where we can type our text, enter numbers, etc. You can start from the point where the cursor blinks. You can use the tab key instead of space bar key to give multiple spaces. To open an existing file, click on the File menu, select Open. The pop-up window appears. You can also use the shortcut option Ctrl plus O. The window will pop up. In this particular window, you have to locate the file in your computer. That is, if you have stored your file in the D drive, click on local disk D. Select the name of the file that you want to open and click on Open. Now to open a new file, click on the File menu. There is an option of New. Select it. The shortcut option is Ctrl plus N. You can select required options from this pop-up window. This has all the ready-made templates that we can use for making our Word document. I have selected blog post. After selecting blog post, it gets highlighted in yellow. Later on, I'll move and click on create. Thus, a new MS file of blog post will be created. How to save the current file? You can click on the floppy-like option or symbol present above the File tab, or you can select File and Save option from the File menu. You can also use the shortcut option Ctrl S. After we click on Save, the pop-up menu which is shown on the screen appears. Here you can give the name of the file. For example, the name of the file that we have chosen is doc3. After giving the name of the file, you can click on Save. This pop-up window will appear only once. After you have saved and given a name to your file, if you want to save your data next time, you can simply press Ctrl S. Today we will learn to save file in different formats and the different options of View menu. Save as. This option is present under the File menu and it allows us to save our file with a different name and different formats. For saving, click on Save As option that is available in the File tab. The pop-up window appears like this. We can choose our desired format from the drop-down list and give a name to our file. Click on Save. Thus, the file with a different type and name gets saved. View menu. This allows us to view our document in different ways. Print layout. For seeing the print layout, click on File menu, select Print. The pop-up window appears. These are the various options that are available after you click on Print. You can see the printing options, how many number of copies you want to put, which printer you want to give the command, how many pages you want to print. The document preview is available on the right hand side. See, you can see the print preview is shown over here in the right side of the print option. If you click on the print button, the page or the document will be printed. You can also select the type of orientation. There are two types of orientations available. Orientation is nothing but it is the representation of how the document will look after printing. You can select portrait, that is vertical page, or you can select landscape, that is the horizontal page. Full screen. This is an option available in the View tab. It allows a user to view the document in full screen mode or reading mode. Next is the web layout option. It is actually used by users to see how the document will look if uploaded or published on the web. You can select the View tab and click on Web Layout. It has been highlighted in the green rectangle boxes. Next is the zooming tool. There's a very interesting thing to do. You can increase and enlarge the size of the text that you have written in the Word file. You can click on View and select the zoom option, which is circled in the red rectangle. You can also zoom in and zoom out using the minus and plus signs with the arrow mark present on the status bar. If you see towards the below screen, you will see a red rectangle box and it has plus minus signs. There is a zoom option box which a user can use to increase or decrease the size of data. If you click on 200%, the word size will be very enlarged. If you select 75%, the size will be a bit smaller. See, this is how the Word document is enlarged. Ruler. You can also use the horizontal or vertical ruler that is present in the View menu to align your text, graphic, image and other elements. The ruler appears when it is turned on. Now, how to turn it on? Select View and there are rectangular boxes present before ruler, grid lines, etc. Put a tick on the ruler option. To put a tick, click the left button of the mouse. There are some important shortcuts given. Assignment that has to be solved. In the next video, I will give you a practical demonstration to work on MS Word.